Okay, sorry. I'm a little anxious about seeing this house tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just hope it's the one. I don't ever want to pay rent here again. You know, it's gonna be a different pace getting out of the city. Should be good though. I'm looking forward to having all the space and having my own darkroom.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be adults and own property. You excited?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be a family. And the baby's gonna be born. This is it.
Okay, listen. I'm really tired and we have to get early on the road, so let's get some shut-eye.
Okay.
I love you too. Good night. So when we finally find the right house and we settle in, we can finally get a pup.
Yes. Let's get a husky.
That's not what I have in mind at the moment.
What did you have in mind?
Paul, they shed so much hair. It's not good for the baby. Let's just settle for something small for now, like a Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu. Did I hear that right? Did you just say a Shih Tzu? You know why they call them Shih Tzus, right? Because they're shit. I mean, why do you want to get a little tiny dog that's afraid of its own shadow?
Paul, they're not afraid of their own shadow. Second of all,
They are.
super adorable and they're so affectionate. My aunt used to have one and it always reminded me of Gizmo from Gremlins, and that's what I'm gonna name my dog.
You know, I can't even argue with that, actually. Okay, fine. You win. Know it. Gizmo wins. But when the baby gets older, we're getting a husky. And you know what? I just came up with the best name. You ready for this? You're gonna love it. Landis.
What the fuck is Landis?
John Landis. Have you been living under a rock your whole life? The director of the greatest werewolf movie of all time?
Okay, how about we just call him Wolfie?
How about we get a cat? I think this is it.
Wow.
Yeah, this is it.
It's huge.
What do you think?
A bit out of the way, but I do like it so far.
Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful property. It's a bit secluded.
Well, you said you wanted privacy, right?
Yeah, I did. Not like this.
Come on, it's nice. Let's go.
Ah, hello there. I'm Creighton Reed, owner of this lovely house. You must be Paul.
I am. Nice to meet you, Mr. Reed. My lovely wife,
Hello,
Sarah.
how are you? Ah, very good. Well, come inside, come inside. Pleasure's mine, pleasure's mine. I assume it was a long trip from the city?
Yes, it was.
Did you have any trouble finding the place?
Nope, not at all. Little trusty GPS got us here with no issues whatsoever.
Ah, well, hopefully it won't be a wasted trip once you see everything the house has to offer. Well, before we begin, can I get you both something to drink?
No, thank you.
I'm okay.
Well, you sure it's no trouble at all?
No, we're great, Mr. Reed, but before you begin the tour, I just had one quick question. So Sarah and I found your flyer at the laundromat. We're here, we're interested, obviously. However, we wanted to get more information about the property and look at more pictures of the house, and we couldn't find it online. All the apps, all the websites, nothing.
Right. Well, good reason for that is I don't have any internet here. I like to live off the grid. It's what I prefer. And secondly, I don't want a whole bunch of people I don't know coming around, crawling all over the place, inspecting it. You know, very private. So I just paid some guy to put a few flyers up in a few places. I'm very picky about who I choose to meet, you know, and when I spoke to the both of you on the phone, I thought, well, that's a very charming couple. Now, I was very pleased to learn that you're having a family.
Yes, we are. We're excited. And we plan to have more. House is necessary.
Family, oh boy. There is just nothing more important than family. I've always said that. That's where today's kids have it all mixed up. They're wandering around like zombies with their, laptop, cell phones, and their gadgets. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, that's why if the power grid ever fails, you city folk are in for a heap of trouble. Just backwoods people that are going to come out on top in that situation. Am I right there, Paul?
You're not wrong.
Wow, are you a photographer?
I am. I shoot on film. I'm a freelance photographer, but I'm also a contributing writer for a horror magazine called Phantasma.
No.
You've heard of it?
Oh my goodness, I used to read that all the time as a kid. You know, I tell you, I like nothing more than sitting in front of a TV and watching those old classic black and white horror films from Universal. Yes, I do. All right then, well, I can't get you anything to drink, you sure?
No,
No,
thank you.
I'm okay.
All right, so let's get on with the grand tour of the house here. I want to show you this room first. So this is my favorite room in the house. Right here, what you have is a authentic coal-burning fireplace. Not many of those around. Keeps the house nice and toasty. Feel that?
How old is the house, Mr. Reed?
Oh gosh, Sarah. How old? It's over 100 years old now. Yeah.
Wow.
Sure. But everything's been renovated. You know, the bathroom, the kitchens, all the plumbing and piping, and the furnace in the basement. It's all been restored. It's all in tip-top shape. But what we didn't mess with is the look of the place. The outside looks like it did 100 years ago. That's what gives it the charm, right? And the character of the house. But I'm afraid the time has come for me to pass it on to a new family.
I was just wondering, why have you decided to put the house up on sale now? I mean, you said it has so much family history.
Well, here it is. My wife passed away just a few years ago. Complications during childbirth. And I guess I just haven't really been the same since then. You know, you can imagine. Big old house. Me rattling around in this empty house. All by myself. I thought it was time for a change of scenery. Now, luckily, I have a brother who lives out by Yosemite National Park. He's a ranger out there, and he's been able to set me up with a bunch of lodges that I can be caretaker of. I thought that sounded like a good idea, so that's the next phase of my life, I suppose.
I'm sorry about your wife, Mr. Reed. Did the baby survive?
Sarah. Excuse my wife, Mr. Reed. You don't have to answer that.
No, that's all right. Sarah, I'm afraid he didn't. He is with his mother.
God, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I just wanted to know.
It's quite all right. Well, look, let's move on to happier things, shall we? Let me show you the house. I want to start upstairs here. I think you'll really appreciate what the house has to offer.
Yeah, we got a long drive home. I could go for a cup of coffee.
Do you have any decaf?
I have decaf tea.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay. Paul, how do you take your coffee?
Milk, no sugar.
No sugar. And Sarah?
I'll have some honey if you have
I
it.
do. Okay, coming right up.
I don't know if you noticed, but I've been pretty creeped out for the last 20 minutes.
Me too.
Look at this place. You know, there is something really creepy about this place. This man seems really sad.
And when he was talking about his dead wife and his unborn child, that really
Coffee for you, Paul. Here's your tea with honey.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you didn't have such a long drive back, I would have offered you some of my finest cognac. Sorry. None for you, of course, since you are so, well, pregnant.
Oh, thank you. You're very sweet. But honestly, I never really had a liking for hard liquor growing up. So thank you, no thank you.
Tell me honestly, what do you think?
Yes, Sarah and I did have a chance to talk it over, and we both agree and determined that the seclusion is a deal breaker. Therefore, we're going to have to decline the house.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But listen, I respect your position, and I'm sure I'd feel the same way if I was in your shoes.
Listen, we were just discussing how impressed we are with the charm of this place, with the upkeep that you've given it, and I don't have a doubt in my mind that you're going to find a suitable couple.
Oh, I will, yes. No worries. No worries at all. And in turn, I'm sure that the two of you will find a house to your liking. Cheers.
Let's hope so. Cheers.
How's the coffee, Paul?
It's very good.
And Sarah, the tea?
It's very tasty, thank you.
Would either of you like another cup?
No.
No,
No.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. I mean, Creighton. It's getting late. I think we should get on the road.
Well, it was lovely having you both here. I've enjoyed your company. You know, it's tough finding a new home. I wish the both of you all the luck in the world. But, you know, you trust your instincts and you'll know it when you find it. Right?
Thank you, Creighton. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the tour. Ready?
Yeah. Oh.
What's wrong?
Hey, Paul.
What's wrong?
Ow. I don't feel good.
What's wrong?
Is she a diabetic?
No, not at all. Honey, breathe. What's the matter? Can you get us some water, please?
Yes, of course. I'll be right back.
Babe.
Sleeping Beauty finally awakens. Hello, my dear. How are you, sir? It's me, Creighton. Ooh, okay. Just calm down. Move. Not getting it. Here, let me help you. I'll take that out.
Please, let us go, please. Did you get him?
He's just resting.
Did you kill it?
Kill him? How do you get killing from resting? Oh boy. No, he's fine. He's keeping little David company.
Please, where's my husband?
Gee whiz, what a chatterbox. You know what? I've had enough. I'm gonna put it.
Please,
Please. Shut up. Open your fucking mouth. Put that in. All right, so listen.